A while back, I have made a VTuber avatar for my YouTube content. Today, I went from this to this. It might not seem like a big improvement, but it's a big improvement to me. Do you want to see the progress? Of course you do. At some point in the future, I'll make this become a reality. But for now, what I currently have is what I wanted to shoot for. The first building I will be making is a hotel that is in the middle of America. I wanted the proportions to be accurate, so I measured it and extruded the model accordingly. I like the uniqueness of the corners. We're going to incorporate that right now. So this setting was so weird, it bugged my audio. It's truly bizarre. One of the lessons I learned while using Blender was this one. We'll just grab it unless we actually need to extrude it. I continued to search up measurements and put them into my models. Inches to meters. There you go, your funny doorway. Got floor 1. I then went to try and find textures for my building. I need a front-facing one, and it has to be a large glass piece. At some point, I tried to create a good window image with a poor perspective. It did not go well. New plan. If I'm able... do you perspective correctly? Oh. I figured out how to perspective correctly. Ah, too far gone. I then found a good image, transcoded it to .png, and edited it. Once complete, I threw that crap into Blender. Same thing for the brick texture. UV unwrap. UVs are a weird thing. I have no idea how they work, so pardon me if I'm doing this incorrectly. This should not be how you unwrap something. It looks fine for the most part. Everything else is gonna look garbage. Ha 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 ha! From a distance, that looks fine. Looks like it has a giant shoe! Oh my god! I would later come back to this laughingstock of a first floor. The boombox was basically twice the size as it should be, so I scaled up the background models twice the size. All models have a spotlight because it looks better. Oh, you know, that looks pretty darn good. Progress, my friends, progress. We're back. Let's create the second model. After some globetrotting, I found something in Europe. Let's go to Glasgow. Looks to be some regular glass. It's a nice looking building. This nice looking building would become the next background object. Doing some measurements, it was 170 feet by 200 feet. It was 5 stories high. I did some more looking around before getting deep into Blender. That's what I want to see. That looks good. And what time it is? Time to find another texture. That glass texture was a slight problem, but for the most part, it looks good. I set about to applying it and the brick texture as well. I try to capture the bulged areas around the building to make it more unique in the first place. There are some areas where it isn't textured or looks bloody awful, but luckily I could just hide them. The poles were shortly added. Metallic as all hell. With gray. And there you go. There's your pole. I don't care. That just looks good. Now we will finish importing the building. Wow, you could see the door. I have to create a door. Today we are creating Casino Aranjuez. As always, I scourged around the building to get a better picture in my head. Unfortunately, the whole thing was covered by a fence. The 2008 images were also not good. The best images. This building was awful to create. Not because it was hard. Stop adjusting the goddamn camera. Because at this point, I did not know how to utilize the tools correctly. Texture time! Okay, this blue one immediately caught my eye. Sideways. This was when I discovered a new way to UV wrap. Better in it. Smart UV unwrap bounds. This casino was very big, but not tall. This in theory should make it easier to create. Why are you separated? I have no idea why this bug happened. And it sparkles like new. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, Christ. We did it. We did it. What if I need a cut? Oh no! Here's another issue because I don't know how to model correctly.
There isn't a wall there.
Huh. That's a big load of not my problem. The model was done. Now we just needed to import the model into Godot. The easy part. Alright, that's all. That's all. One more building. I believe we're gonna make it a tower. This day will be focused on a tower. Now let's find that tower. I found a very cool tower that was on the east side of the US. I was surprised to see that it was branded as one of the World Trade Center towers. World Trade Center? The building itself had very high floors. I pinned each story, which was 2 windows high a floor, as 8 meters. The building was 70 meters wide and 80 meters in depth, as I estimated it to be. Ouch, I've been punched by the 3D model. Using a knife tool, I made specific cuts that the tower had. This would make it easier to make changes to a tower as it gets higher. How does that work? Is it because I really cut into the corners? They just won't properly loop cut anymore? You could create lines, right? Why does it allow me to loop cut now? Time to get more textures. This was a really good glass texture, but there was a cloud. I guess I have to live with it. I just want to create a face where it... There we go. How many floors do we have to go up? Welcome. Newest building. Very good, past me. Now it's time to import it, buddy. You got it. That looks a lot better with a background than without a background. Look at that. That looks awesome. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty awesome, actually. I like that tower. Oh, we are going to finish this. And finish it we will. Remember the previous buildings? They aren't that good. Let's polish them. The shingles were easy to texture. The corners were not good. But, you know, it's not like you see them right now. Alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh my god, I can't see. Why is this so bright? I needed a door. I saw a red door. I knew what to do. Get UV'd. Oh yeah! The goal here was to make a door for this glass structure. Yeah, it looks fine. Luckily, Godot makes it very easy to not only import, but also re-import. We are almost done. Now, we just need some roads. Of course, with real proportions. With the straightaway road, I struggled to make a turn. Even messed up proportions. Whoops. Now in Godot, we will create this road. A beautiful road. This was really fun to make. In total, it took 7 hours to complete this assignment. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm CatAClock, and I'll be doing whatever the heck I want to do. See ya, mate.